Hey everybody, it's Robin from Talks from the Heart. Well, I am still looking for a job. I wanted to do a life check-in with you guys and let you know how it was going. I am bored out of my ever-loving mind. And I decided today, I thought, what can I do different in my journal? Are you guys tired with your pages and how they've been looking lately? I love the stickers I'm using, but I absolutely just needed a pick-me-up. And I just decided I'm going to pull out my watercolors today. I had a planner friend show me some of her pages, and there were some watercolors on different pages. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't pulled out my watercolors in like a year. And so I decided to turn the camera on and film a little bit of it for you guys. You know, I'm so bored. I was talking to my mom this morning and I think I wore her out. Towards the end, she was like, well, this is getting very long. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can take social cues. So I thought, oh, I better hang up. I'm wearing her out. I do have a job interview coming up in the next day or two. I don't want to say too many details, only because, I do try to keep certain things private. But I'm really looking forward to this interview. And if they... it's another temp to hire, but they're not in the same situation. I'm being very careful about that. And if they decide to give me an opportunity, I'm snatching it up. So I'm really, really, really feeling hopeful about that. So yeah, it was really fun to pull out my watercolors and just have fun with them and give my pages just kind of a different look than what I've been doing lately. And by lately, I mean like a year or more. So I also am using the stickers from Planning with Kay. These are the stickers that I have left from my previous order. And I'm going to have a lot of pages decorated ahead in my journal, which actually gives me comfort because I like to have my decorated pages all prepped and ready to go so that if I get into a writing fit where I'm just writing. I mean, I've been known to write 15 pages in one sitting and I just rip through them because I'm working through something emotionally, whatever the case may be. I like my pages pre-decorated. So I'm going to also in this video show how I made some staggered pages, and you'll know when we get there. It's kind of something I've done in the past just to make the book a little bit more interesting. And again, I also pulled out my Simply Gilded bow seals, which I just love. And so I believe I have a link that I include with all my videos to Simply Gilded, where if you've never ordered from her before, you can use that link and get I think it's like $5 off. All right, so we're almost at the end. I can't believe it. Another thing I wanted to mention to you guys is my health is still going great. And my glucose numbers kind of fluctuate because I'm getting very comfortable with my food choices and learning how to kind of count in my head my carbs. So I don't know. Some days I'm a little worse than others, but I still feel like I'm on the road to recovery. Probably should tighten up just a little bit with some of my eating, but I'm going at my own speed, you guys. Absolutely going at my own speed. So these stickers are on transparent matte sticker paper. And as you can see, when I show you some of the finished pages, that they're very, very see-through. And so if you use dark watercolors, you'll be able to see them, but they're hard to show up on camera. And I've never done this before. I've always just used other kinds of stickers mostly. See, that rabbit doesn't really show up. So on this one, I decided to put the sticker where there was no watercolor because I still love writing on that. The other thing too is if you use like fountain pens and you and Jet Pens is super, super good about this, their ratings, and they'll tell you which watercolors are waterproof. And if you use a waterproof ink and you want to decorate or watercolor over your pages after you write in your journal, you can do that with a waterproof ink. Something I've learned over the years, and I have a lot of waterproof inks because I used to love to do that. Here's where I make the kind of staggered pages, or I don't know, maybe you call them Dutch doors. I don't know. So, all right. So I need, well, I'm just going to speak freely. I need you guys' that's not proper grammar. Feedback on whether or not you want me to do any book reviews. I am going to try this week to set up my book journal. I've just been I don't know. decision paralysis. Is that what we call it here in this community? It's like I can't decide on the size of book. And I'm piling up book stuff, and I need to get started on it because I've got a couple books I need to log in there. So if you guys are interested in me doing some book reviews, I'm happy to do those kinds of videos too. So just let me know in the comments below, and I will make it happen by the magic of filming. Oh, you guys, let me tell you something. Can I share freely? Being unemployed is so difficult. Like, it's not even okay the first couple of days. The first couple of days I was just stunned, absolutely stunned. And then as it dragged into the weekend and such, I got to the point, well, because first of all, you got to hang on to every dime because you don't know when you're going to, find a job. So you can't like go on a day trip and go shopping, and you can't do any online shopping. So, I mean, that's called adulting, right? But it's like, I don't know, the time just drags, and then it'll become the evening, and maybe I'll watch a movie. I've been doing that a lot. And then I'll go, well, I don't have to go to bed because I don't have to get up early. Like, it's not okay to be not at retirement age and then be, for me, I should say for me, I'm so bored, I can't hardly take it. And so I'm very, very hopeful that I do get this opportunity. And, I just want to find a place to plant my butt for the next while until I'm old enough to retire, which is a while. And, job hopping is just not for me. And that's why this past year has been so difficult also, is like, it's just exhausting. So please, good vibes, say a prayer, however you want to offer some encouragement, and I will get you guys, I will post right away if I get the opportunity, for sure. So here's where I'm adding those bow seals because they face each other, so they make really fun tabs. But yeah, so I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is not okay. And Mary and I, my best friend, we always talk about when it's time to retire, we need to have a plan, because I can't be sitting around like this. So, I mean, I do know life shifts and that grandchildren may come, and that will keep me busy and things like that. But yeah, I am just absolutely starting to go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. My house is clean, and Mary's always like, when I call her, I'm like, I'm bored, and she's like, well, clean something, and I'm like, well, I have. We sound like two old hens. We really do when we get on the phone. So anyways, I think we're about nearing the end of all this. And again, pull out your watercolors, pull out your markers. You don't even have to have watercolors. What about your fountain pen inks? You can use those to color a page, and just have fun with it, and just try different things because it's your journal and it's your space. All right, here we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and always enjoy today. Bye, everybody.